Finally, we have two types of current. So have you ever heard a time, or have you ever heard people saying, oh, this current is DC, this current is AC, or some shit like that? And here I'm going to explain what that means. DC just stands for direct current. And it's actually all the other currents that we've been showing in these circuits. DC is direct current, which means that the electrons only flow directly in one path. So it's always going from negative to positive. So electrons start from negative, they flow directly into the positive. They just flow in one direction, that never changes. AC, on the other hand, or alternating current, is pretty special, and I'll explain why. So in DC, where the electrons only flow one direction, AC has the flow of direction alternating. So it's gonna go from normally, the electrons would go from this side to that. It's gonna switch every now and then. It's gonna go like, right to left, left to right, right to left, left to right. Or Kai Cenat, Duke Dennis, Kai Cenat, Duke Dennis, Kai Cenat, Duke Dennis. Or Skibidi Riz, Ohio Sigma, Skibidi Riz, Ohio Sigma. Why this happens, I'm not gonna explain that why. But notice how in these two diagrams, we've got the battery, right? But then we've got this special little squiggly circle. I'm not gonna explain what that is, but just know that this is when AC currents or alternating currents happen. And remember that in alternating currents, the current or the flow of electrons is gonna alternate. It's gonna go Kai Cenat, then Duke Dennis. Kai Cenat, then Duke Dennis. So keep that in mind.